friends, welcome back to my channel. Sas here. I'm here to do another Foolery Friday. Not much going on, but I dug deep into some stories, child, and I'm leading off with one that should tell you about this Foolery Friday. Orlando Brown. Yeah, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with Orlando Brown? If you don't know who Orlando Brown is, he was in That's So Raven. Yeah, That's So Raven. So, we know that Orlando Brown has a past history of erratic behavior. Do y'all remember a while ago, he was on the side of a freeway or a highway, fussing and cussing, and someone was after him? Did someone beat him up or was chasing him? It was something crazy, and then you see him like sitting on the side of the road crying and just talking. So Orlando Brown either has some type of mental disorder, drugs are involved, but something's wrong with Orlando Brown. But anyway, he was walking through Target, Walmart. Where out? No, he wouldn't be walking through Target, Walmart. He was walking through Big Lots. He was walking through Big Lots. And he is saying that Nick Cannon gave him an oral transaction. Now, listen, okay, if you don't know what oral transaction is, just, you know what it is. So Orlando Brown said that Nick Cannon gave him oral transaction. And he was laughing. And then he says that while Nick was giving him an oral transaction, that Nick was a woman. And then Orlando Brown said, I'm not going to lie, it felt good. Now, I don't like to joke about mental disorders, but is this a mental disorder or is it drug use? I don't know what's wrong with him. His face looked very healthy. I mean, he was black and white, but his face looked very clear. Okay, it was round. So, what's going on with Orlando Brown? Of course, Nick Cannon, he has something to say about it. Y'all want to know what he said? This is what he said, y'all. Nick Cannon, when I first saw this, I thought it was effing hilarious. And then he has a whole bunch of emojis after it. But then after putting a little cognitive effort and analytical thought to the situation, okay, Nick Cannon, look at Nick doing his SATs. I figured what a great opportunity for a teachable moment. Now listen, and when he wrote up this big long thesis, okay, I am not going to read it, y'all. I don't have time or the patience. Just know that Nick Cannon said that Orlando Brown is full of lies and that he ain't quite right, okay? Something wrong with Orlando Brown, and whatever it is, I hope he seeks help for it. Do I think that Nick Cannon gave him an oral transaction? No. Do I think that Orlando Brown may have a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? A little. But I also think there's some drugs dibbly-dabbling up in there. Something wrong with him. Okay? Instead of you walking around Big Lots, you need to be walking around to somebody's doctor's office. That's what you need to be doing. You need to be going to see a therapist. And why Nick Cannon? Did they have a beef that I don't know about? Y'all fill me in if they had a past beef. Did he want to be on That's So Raven? Child, let's move on. Now, let's talk about Wendy and NeNe. What's wrong with Wendy, y'all? First, they done said that Wendy done pooted on national TV. She said that that was not the case. And then, Wendy says on her show that NeNe sent her a text and said, I quit. That's what Wendy Williams announced on her show in front of millions of people, in front of her audience. Did y'all hear how her audience was like, oh my God, ah! screaming like somebody got shot. I said, child. So Wendy is telling this. Now, the text, according to Wendy, didn't say, I quit Real Housewives of Atlanta. I mean, NeNe could have said that and said, I quit sugar. I quit my husband. I quit chips. I quit soda. But Wendy Williams decided to tell that on her show. Of course, NeNe comes back. What did NeNe say? NeNe says private conversations should be left in private, exclamation point. What are girlfriends for if you can't vent to them on those type of days? When will grown women learn to quit giving out your phone number? When will grown women learn just because your so-called friend is Wendy Williams, don't tell her nothing? They had a falling out. Y'all remember when they had a falling out? Okay? Because NeNe didn't like Wendy's husband. Okay? So they didn't talk to each other for years. So they reconciled, they done became BFFs, and now this. Okay? Now, if you already done side-eyed this person before, y'all had a huge falling out, don't be sending her text saying, I quit. Child. NeNe said that she ain't going nowhere. Okay? NeNe said that she ain't leaving Real Housewives. Well, what do I say to that? You should. In fact, I think this should be the last season of Real Housewives. If this isn't the last season, it should be the next. Because this season, honey, that's what this season's bringing me. It's just bad. It's just bad. Okay? So, whether NeNe leaves, after this season or not, the whole franchise, the whole Real Housewives of Atlanta needs to be thrown away. It's over. It is over. Okay? Do you think that NeNe sent her that text because she know Wendy Williams has a big mouth? Child, she probably did. Let's move on. Wendy Williams, the divorce is final between her and her no-good man, Kevin, Calvin, Kelvin, whatever his name is. Okay, big neck. Didn't he have the biggest neck and the biggest head? Oof, child. Oof. Anyway, the divorce is over. I'm sure she's happy and she can continue to go on national TV and poot and tell your friends secrets. All right, let's move on. All right. Oprah has made a decision to not do that documentary that was going to feature Russell Simmons and his alleged sexual assault on some women. And so she was on Good Morning America, and her homegirl, Gayle King, was like, some people are saying that this is a victory for Russell Simmons. And honey, Oprah, in her $5, $6, $7 billion hair, glasses, skincare, mouth, ears, lips, said, let me tell you something, and finger, said this is not a victory for Russell Simmons. Okay? She says that the likes of someone like Russell Simmons would not deter her from making that type of decision. The likes of a Russell Simmons, which means he's beneath her. That's what Oprah was saying. Oprah might as well sit up and say, listen here, okay, I'm Oprah Winfrey, and if you think that somebody like Russell Simmons is going to deter me, you're wrong. You're dead wrong. Okay, it ain't going to happen. She says that she has been a fighter of sexual abuse, sexual assault for a long time. This is what she does. She was talking about how when that big scandal with her girls' school and they were being sexually abused, and she's been fighting for that. She said that she just came to the decision not to do the documentary. It has nothing to do with Russell Simmons getting on Instagram or Twitter writing a thesis. Had nothing to do with it. Look, bottom line is Oprah is not thinking about Russell. She's not thinking about us. She's not thinking about, what people are saying. She's not thinking about being canceled. She's not thinking about none of that. Okay. All right. She said what she said. What she needs to be thinking about is how she can redo those frozen foods that she got up in these grocery stores. What's it called? Yes, Oprah, they're bland. Okay, you need to be thinking about putting some seasoning up in there. Now, I got the mashed potatoes and cauliflower. Y'all, I almost choked. I had to add butter, some hot sauce, salt, pepper. I was like, Oprah, what you doing? That's what you need to be worried about. And then my co-worker, she got one of those soups. Now, let me tell y'all something. All right? Now, my co-worker, all right? She's like this. She ain't like this. She's like this, okay? She even said that the soup was bland. She was like, oh my God, where's the salt? That's what I do. I was like, Oprah, get it together. When my co-worker Mitzi say that the soup is bland, that's what you need to be worried about. Let me stop. Alright, do you think that Oprah had an ulterior motive to stop the documentary? Do you think this because Russell Simmons wrote that big long thesis? What do you think about Oprah? And have y'all tried her frozen food? Is it called? Yes, child. It's a no for me. Let's move. Alright, in Caucasian news, we have Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. Alright, y'all know that they were together for years. They made a cute couple. What was their name? Bradford? What was it, y'all? Anyway, they were together for years until this dark-haired lethal weapon known as Angelina Jolie stepped into the picture. So Brad Pitt and Angelina did that movie together, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Okay? So they got together. He done cheated on Jennifer Aniston. Y'all done broke her. She was heartbroken. She was hurt, of course. So they got a divorce, and then he went on with the dark-haired lethal Angelina Jolie and had a whole bunch of chaps, child. Black, white, Asian. They got like 8 kids. Anyway, come to find out, honey, he had community penis. And so he, according to Angelina, allegedly was cheating on her. Well, Angelina, honey, the way you got him is the way you lose him. So anyway, and so they had broken up and they're going through a bitter divorce, child. So anyway, here, Brad Pitt still looking fine. Brad Pitt still looking fine. Still looking fine, okay? So Brad Pitt was in backstage looking at Jennifer, just beaming. He looked so happy that she won and they hugged, and now everyone is saying that, oh my God, wouldn't it be great if these two got back together? No. Okay. No. Jennifer, ain't she still married to that weirdo that was in Charlie's Angels, that movie? Well, he's weird to me. Ooh, he is weird. So, she's married. Brad, I don't think he's seeing anybody, so Brad just needs to not be married, okay? Because apparently, he likes to cheat on his wives. So, and plus Angelina, and then to be cheated on Angelina, we all know that she ain't quite right. Remember when she was married to Billy Bob Thornton, and they was walking around with each other's blood in that little necklace, child, and y'all made me start talking. Y'all remember that? Angelina ain't quite right either. She take pills, y'all. Y'all know she take pills. And so now, Brad is single. All right, and he needs to stay single. Him and Jennifer has no business being together. None whatsoever. Okay? Whatsoever. Leave it alone. Maybe they're just friends. Okay? Leave it alone. Alright? Alright, friends, that's it. That's all I have. Okay? Now, about the giveaway. The giveaway will be next week. Alright? I'm picking 2 winners. I will let the people know next Thursday who won. And again, if I can't get in touch with you, you're automatically out. If I can't send you an email, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you're automatically out. You're automatically out. Alright? So, make sure I can reach you somehow. Make sure I can DM you somehow. Okay? Alright? And if you don't win, don't worry. I usually do this like once a year. Or once every year, child. But anyway, it's just for me to show you that I appreciate you. Alright? Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye!